as we mentioned last Friday, now on April 2nd, Donald Trump will implement the tariffs. So the tariffs will finally be implemented and they will go live. And that brings to the table a lot of uncertainty, especially on stocks. As you can see from this image, the S&P 500, it broke through all of these three moving averages. So the 100, the 150, and the 200 moving average. So these are very strong and they tend to be respected, as you can see from the charts. And in the event where we see a huge drop down below these averages, you have to look at global markets, all other indicators, to see if you are looking at another recession or this will be a very, very awesome place for you to buy in. So the S&P 500 now has shown already that spot, and we don't know now if it's going to test these moving averages now as resistances. So if it is going to just hold and we will enter a bearish season. So we have to wait. In the meantime, we are looking right now that the S&P has broken below the Bollinger Bands, as you can see right here on the weekly. So at least in the weekly, since we broke below the Bollinger Bands, we should see a correction upwards, maybe towards the 5600 for the SPX index, because we already opened below the Bollinger. So once we open below the Bollinger, we tend to have that correction back towards the inside of the Bollinger. So maybe this week we will see a little bit of a green. As I said, the mid 5600s should be the goal right here. But if we look just at the bigger picture, it doesn't look good for the S&P 500 because we flipped now from a uptrend. Now it is looking like a downtrend. We have to see and wait for lower tops and lower bottoms to form. So if we switch that to crypto, you can see that we are not doing better than stocks, because current price of Bitcoin is at 83,000, for Ethereum 1,830, for XRP $2.10, BNB is back at the $600, Solana is back at the 126. So all those gains that we saw last week, where we saw 140 for Solana, we saw 650, 670 for BNB, we saw Ethereum above the 2K for quite a while, Bitcoin above the 86. Well, this was mainly to, I don't know, maybe liquidate a lot of people, mess with a lot of people, and that is showing on the Fear and Greed Index, which now is at 34. And don't even get me started on the altcoin season, which is now dead, non-existent. But if we look right here at liquidations, most of the liquidations were in longs, especially long Ethereum. A lot of people thought above 2K was here to stay, but it didn't look like it. And 71% of all positions that got liquidated were long positions. So longs are hurting. They're hurting a lot in this market. And let's now take a look at these charts. For Bitcoin, we're still below the moving average. This right here is the 200 moving average, and then we have the 100 moving average. So now this average will hold us down like a strong resistance. So we have to wait it out. We have to see how things will play out for Bitcoin. But as I said before, even Friday, when we have a funnel right here on the Bollinger, is exactly when volatility starts to spike. So you have a funnel right here, and then IV goes to the roof, open interest gets expensive, and you're able to see a direction. So a pattern will show, and it's going to show that Bitcoin is going to rip towards one side, or either to the top or the bottom. Ethereum as well. So the Bollinger is very good to see that sentiment. So we are getting close to a chokehold right here, to a bottleneck right here on the Bollinger. So volatility should start to spike up a little bit. At least this is what we are used to seeing here with Bollinger. Now, if we move to Ethereum, Ethereum just looks sad. It looks like it's dying. Look, this is just a bottom line all over the place here. It doesn't seem that it has any momentum to recover this downtrend that it has been suffering since the beginning of January, pretty much. So now when we switch to Solana, on Solana as well, since 2025, we are just looking down. This is a huge downtrend right here from almost $300 all the way to the bottom right here of the 126. But now Solana, differently from Ethereum, it is on a strong place of interest right here. Point of interest, so which is indeed this range inside the 120s, and you can clearly see that it held pretty good even if you compare to last year. So 120 could be the very bottom for Solana if we are seeing strong momentum coming to Solana. We still have a lot of users creating and trading meme coins on Solana. The volume is there, stable coins are there right now, so the Solana season is still on, it seems like. Of course, the volume of meme coins, they shut down right after Trump and Melania coin. These killed the market, pretty much dried and took out a lot of people. Then it was Libra, you know, but we still see that people who remain, they're still in the trenches. The trenches are active. I have a few Discord groups where people just are deep in the trenches and they're still there, daily trading, being daily degens on meme coins. So things are still happening on the Solana ecosystem. So we have for sure to keep an eye right here to wait and see when there's a good moment for us to get in or to DCA, get a better price average on your Solana before that rally in price. So that being said, if you are still scared, if you don't know where to put your money, well, Bitopics is still the best place for your stablecoin. Still, hands down, because of IV, we have been dropping right here our ROI, our projected ROI. At one point, this was over 120%. So because the market is slowing down, you can see lower ROIs right here, lower returns for us, but consistent wins. We haven't had a month where we lost at all. So every month since we started this strategy right here, which was May 24, 2024, and this one, which was May 2023, we did not see any losses. So both strategies have been successful. This one for 2 years and this one for a whole year. No losses on the monthly. Of course, we have losses on the daily. I would like to point that out because on the daily, we do see some losses, but overall, you're going to close your month with more money that you started the month with. And this is something that you cannot be saying lightly in crypto at all. Because most of the time you're getting one Ethereum, which is worth $3,000 in the beginning of the year. And now the same Ethereum is back at 1,800 bucks. So you have to understand that numbers don't lie. And here on Bitopics, transparency is key and we're killing it. A lot of people are very excited. And now, if you want to check it out, we are also launching our Discord. If you have questions regarding the strategies or just options in general, we are going to be linking our Discord here very, very soon in the description. So maybe from this video or every video after this, you should be able to check the Discord link in the description. And also very, very soon, we're going to have, as I mentioned last Friday, a little bit of a spoiler. We're going to have a boot camp, a course for you on Bitopics, free of charge for you to join, start trading options and start making money in whatever scenario, crazy markets, stable markets, sideways markets, you're going to be able to make money. So thank you very much. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. So take care. Peace.